Our next speaker, Jason Wimler. All right. Hiking near Eldora is the title of his presentation. He didn't really feel he had much of a bio, so he told me to go ahead and make one up for him. Jason was born on his birthday, started out as a child. Didn't speak for the first 2 years of his life because he was afraid. Once he learned to speak, he said, why? He writes poems about nature, relationships, cats, and cooking. He also takes pictures of those same things. He's a very skilled cook, a vegan, and lives a gluten-free life and has an allergy to soy. He has lived... You know, if you heard, the first person to laugh was my mother-in-law, who lives a gluten-free life also. Except when I make my burritos and suddenly I'm getting special dispensation. But he has lived in Longmont for 3 years and is just now getting into the art scene. So let's give, and Jason said that's his life in a nutshell, but we all know there's far more to it than that. So let's give Jason a warm PK welcome.
All right, good evening, everyone. You can go ahead and start, Don. Our journey begins, some tracks, marijuana and snacks. Let's shoulder our packs. And this is just hikes, a hike that I took on Valentine's Day with a good friend of mine, and I'm just going to be reading poems that I took along with the pictures. So aspen light, see the aspens in the light, so tight, this walk seems right. My iPad is not syncing up. The sun speaks to two friends, take pictures of me, but get your finger off the lens. The rainbow appears, the ski resort is blessed with a rainbow, nature herself decides to show, naked and true in a most delightful hue. Last light, sinking behind the trees, lowering below the mountains, shadows erupt like fountains. Dark and shadowed, the trees are hallowed. Ancient beings of the forest, listen close for their chorus. A heart in the snow, smashed by hikers going to and fro. Nothing anyone can do, just the ebb and flow. Red and blue reminds me of an old love true. Oh look, a shoe or two. Chasing light, there is no fight. The only way to catch it is flight like a kite. What happened here? That limb is afraid to stray near. What causes this fear to make it cling so dear? The sun is gone, but not for long. Each and every day there's a bright new dawn. The blue, let it envelop you. The color of true, look, look, look at the blue. These titles should be a lot bigger and a lot fancier script. It doesn't seem like Microsoft and Apple get along very well. The road ahead, dark but no sense of dread. I like to go where others cannot tread. Neapolitan nature. This picture, it reminds me of ice cream, but really it's just part of a fantastical dream. Rocks here, rocks there, water flows between everywhere, liquid has not one care. Water to ice sure is nice. Ice to water, you can't complain or bother. The rock sits in the river, cold, cannot shiver. The very thought makes me quiver. The tree with eyes watches as this building dies, looking in all directions, hoping to glance at a few perfections. This door leads to nowhere but an empty floor, 4 walls, boarded windows, nowhere to go in a town so poor. This is actually a video, Don. Can we play that? A day comes to an end, hiking, sunlight, and a good friend. This, dear audience, this is the end. Thank you.
Jason, thank you.